Hi, folks. Greg Peters of Mountain View Chevrolet, and this is a taste of Mountain View. And today we've got something pretty special for you. We got my buddy Mark Badgley here with Razorback Forge and Rustic Builders, and we're going to check out some of the cool stuff this guy does. This guy is a master craftsman and just a big time artist. This is a taste of Mountain View. This town is so amazing, especially if you like music, folk music, bluegrass, that sort of thing, which is something that I grew up around and have always loved, the taste of Mountain View. Mark, tell us a little bit about your business and how you started. And I know, didn't you kind of all start out with the forge here, or how did it all begin?
It started back in the 80s. I worked with Stone County Iron Works for several years and ran their custom shop, and left them and kind of started my own ironworks, and had about 40 blacksmiths at one time. Built a big building out behind the high school, and that went on for a little bit, and China kind of got our designs and kind of ran us out of that business. So we kind of started in the wood deal, kind of got out of the iron, and started making rustic builder supplies, mainly floorings, sidings, log handrails, log posts, beams, basically anything to do with the cabin. We do, where that contractor can come to us, and if he's looking for a beam or looking for a log staircase or looking for some certain kind of wall coverings, he can come to us and we got it. And all is stuff that you can't buy at the builder supply. In these cabins now that we're starting to build cabins, you walk in, there'll be no store-bought things showing. Everything is stuff we ran through the place and milled and made. It's all custom. And now that we're doing these cabins, we're getting to use all of our own stuff that we once just sold.
And some of that stuff is like crazy. Like you told me about, if I heard right, like cypress trees that had been soaking in the bottom of bayous and ponds and stuff for like how long?
Could be 100 years.
Man, that's crazy. So like I saw Robert Granger's place you'd done a bunch of work at, and man, it's amazing the stuff that y'all do. But I love all this, and of course this place here you're just getting started on, and I can't wait to check out this other place it's done, because I've seen some of your stuff, but I haven't seen as much as what I got a feeling we're going to get to see today.
That's a fact, and we're the ones that nobody's doing what we do. If you want a conventional house with sheetrock, I'm not your guy. If you want something cool with a lot of custom stuff, we're your guy.
So, one word out of the gate, wow. We're at the Birdwells. They call it a cabin on the river. I don't know that you can call this a cabin. I live in a cabin. But this is the most incredible place I've ever laid eyes on. And I'm in complete awe. I'm not speechless very often, but this place leaves me a little speechless. I mean, with the view and everything, especially, just adds to it. But what I know, I just sell Chevys. I'm gonna let Mark Badgley talk about this place since he built it. So, hey, Mark, tell us a little bit about how this all came to be with the Birdwells, how the design, the concept for this, and what all kind of wood you used in it.
They came to me. They had seen a previous cabin that we had built, and they came to me and said, would you be willing to build us a cabin like the Holtz over here in the White Mountain Estates, but a little bigger? And I said, sure. They said, you need an engineered blueprint, engineered drawing? I said, no, if you can just scratch it out on a paper, we can probably figure it out from there. It's got all locally harvested wood, the whole interior. There's not a store-bought piece of wood showing. Every piece of wood, I guess, was probably grown here in Stone County and milled by us and put into this house. And it's cedar, cypress, pine, and they're actually, the doors are knotty alder, and we did not make them. But the rest of the house, we made everything. As you can see, I'm sure with the pictures, it's not your common everyday house. We do a lot of the log staircases like in this house, and they're pretty time consuming and take a lot of effort and several guys to put one in. You know, you're handling logs that are 13, 14 foot long that may weigh 800, 900 pounds.
You can't really understand until you walk like the stairs in here he's talking about. I mean, each step is a tank. This thing is, it's built tough. But thanks, Mark, for having us out, and we really, really appreciate it. Awesome work.
All right, thank y'all.
All right, folks, this has been another episode of A Taste of Mountain View, and just wow.